Today we're going to make a Philly cheesesteak type of meal prep using one of my favorite foods, mashed hearts of palm from our friends at Palmini. So these are absolutely fantastic low carbohydrate, low calorie options for when you are dieting or in bodybuilding prep. They are filling. They are a good source of fiber. It's a nice vegetable, and you can eat the whole bag for only 90 calories. So super excellent there. And then we're going to be using the Paow Pieces, not just Phillies, and making our cheese sauce with nutritional yeast and the Big Mountain, my favorite, soy-free tofu. So come join me. It's going to be fun and super, super easy. So we're going to start by simply placing everything into one of our glass meal prep dishes. If you don't have these, head on over to Amazon and grab yourself some. They come with these really wonderful spill-proof lids, so you can take them quite easily with you wherever you go, and the food has never ever spilled out, so they are leak-proof. I can absolutely vouch for that. They're usually sold, I think, in packs of 6, or I think maybe I've seen 10 as well. But we're going to start with those. We are not cooking anything. So this goes into our meal prep container, and then we can either reheat it in the microwave for a sufficient amount of time, or I just reheat mine in my steam oven, and it saves me a ton of time as far as cooking goes. We're going to place the mashed palmini into our dishes here. Looks like mashed potatoes. Tastes kind of like mashed potatoes. It does need some seasoning. So whether you are going to be using just salt and pepper, or whether you want to use some fresh herbs, it's really good with some additional garlic in it as well. And then I picked this up at Costco. So I was going to buy a whole bunch of like the bell peppers and onions and everything, but honestly, this looked like such a much better, much easier option. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks amazing. I'm just gonna portion this out between all of the dishes. This is gonna be huge. Let me grab my scale. 400 grams. So that's 250 grams. We gotta have some room for our protein. What we're going to do is continue to just layer into our dish. So we're going to divide the Paow pieces on top, and then we are going to whip up our high protein cheese sauce real quick, and then just pour that over the top and put it into the refrigerator, and we will be done with meal prep. All right, so we'll just continue layering the items into the dishes until we've got, all of our meals prepared, and then whipping up the cheese sauce and getting that on the top of everything. All right, so for our cheese sauce, we are going to blend up the tofu. All right, so we have a food processor. If you have one of the strong Ninja blenders or a Vitamix, that would work really great as well. But you do want to break up the tofu some, not just throw it in there in a big block. About 1 2/3 cups of the vegetable broth, nutritional yeast. So I'm going to use 6 tablespoons. And then you can season it up with salt and pepper, but we're just going to get it blending here for right now. All right, so that's blended up. We have our nice cheese sauce here, and we're going to go place it on the top of those other containers we have ready to go. All right, so we have our cheese sauce here, looking pretty cheesy, and we're going to just portion it out on top of our wonderful creations that we have here that were so easy and literally has taken me like 10 minutes to do. These are going to be so good, and they are so packed full. Like, it's a lot of weight in here. Super excited to have a high protein, completely plant-based, low calorie, extremely filling meal coming up on the menu this week. That's so exciting. All right, and then all we have to do literally is squish it down, put the lid on it, and pop them in the fridge, and then they're ready to reheat and go, or go and reheat, whatever's best for you. Have food, will travel, stay on plan. All right, see you next time.